Hi folks, welcome back to reviews, fixes and hacks. Now what I've got today in front of me, and you can probably see the shadow of me recording on my phone. This is a HP laptop. It's a 15.6-inch screen. Now what I want to do is update the RAM on it. Now it's irrelevant the specifications of this, but anyway, just so you know, it's only got 4 gig of RAM. What I want to do is upgrade the RAM, so I've bought an 8 gig RAM. So just need to install that basically. So here's the RAM. So the one that's been purchased is here. You can pull this out if it wants to come out, which it doesn't. Now here's the RAM I've got. You can probably read it sort of. Don't know why it's so blurry, but it is what it is. But if you can just make out, that is 8 gig. It's probably easier like that. Get my shadow on top. But 8 gig anyway. That's the one I'm going to install. Now to install it, what I need to do is, you can see there's one. Is there any more? Just one. 2 screws there. However, just so you know, there's screws underneath the rubber resting pod, should I call them. So there's probably about 4, probably 5, I'm not sure, but looking at the length of that, there's easily at least a minimum of 4 screws. So I'm going to remove those 2, the screws underneath these, and these are just like stick on, so take them off, unscrew it, and then when you put it back together, stick them on. Once I've done that, I will need to turn the laptop back over, and then using a prying tool, and this prying tool I got for a phone screen. I think it's available on one of my videos anyway. So I'll be using that to then pry off the edges. So you can probably see there's a gap running along, so just starting at one of the corners. When I say corners, see that side, I wouldn't start there, I'd start on a corner, to be honest. It's harder to access that one, so it's most likely this corner I'll be starting on. Just using that, just try and get this to go all the way around to undo any clips that might be beneath it. Once you've done that, just turn it back over and take the bottom section off, and you've got full access to the motherboard, and it should be a matter of just slipping it in. So what I'm going to do is get this started. If I do encounter any particular issues, I'll obviously put this into the video. Okay, having peeled off the rubber resting pods, or pads should I say, what you'll notice is the front one is slightly thinner than the rear one, so just make sure you put them back in the right order. And assumed there was 4, however, as you can see, there's only 3 screws on each, so it's just a matter of unscrewing them all and removing them. Now what you will notice, however, just to make you mindful, is that you got silver, these are all the same sizes. There's silver there, silver on that side. However, these ones must be slightly longer and they're different size, so you need a different screwdriver than the one I've got. In fact, I'll try my usual screwdriver wherever I've put that. Let me just try and see. No, yeah, same screwdriver will work. Yeah, so just take them all off, keep them to a safe side, and then it's a matter of carrying out what I had stated earlier. So what you'll see here is me just using the little tool, and I managed to get off on the corner there, and then it's just ease it along, and it just goes click click click, and you'll hear it just come off. So I've come to this corner, and obviously, like I say, you put it in and then just keep going round, and you will hear the clicking. I do need to hold it. There you go, you've heard a click. Now I do need to hold the laptop with my other hand, so I'm going to stop videoing so I can just hold it and then just go all the way around. It's a matter of taking it off then. Here's the laptop now with the cover off, and as you can see, it's got 2 channels. So there's one, and at the moment you can see that's 4 gig. So what I'm going to do is, I've got my 8. I couldn't get hold of, it's being a Sunday, a lot of the places are closed, so I couldn't really order one, and if I'm going to do it, just get it over and done with. So just managed to get hold of an 8 gig immediately, so hence the reason why I'm going to be installing a 8 gig. Ideally, if you're going to go through the hassle of it, you know, minimum I would have changed. I mean, I could only get one, so just going to install the 8. But ideally, if I was going to go through this hassle again, it's a matter of get 16, get 2 16s and just whack it up to 32 gig, and then never going to need to do this again. So yeah, so just match up the pins. Just make sure you do, if you do it yourself, you get the right RAM. So that's it, it's just installed as you've seen, and it's just a matter of putting back in reverse order. So all in all, less than 10 minutes. I'll be honest with you, if I was videoing it, probably a 5-minute job, but that's done now. If there's any dust or anything, the fan looks pretty okay. You can see it's spinning, so it's, you know, cooling as it should be. But just generally, aside from that, it's done. If you ever want to change the battery, there it is. It's not a very difficult process. You'll obviously get your replacement battery, undo the actual connection there, and then it's just a matter of taking the screws out. You can see the various screws around it, and then just whacking your new one in. But that's it. Anyway, hope you liked the video and it helps anybody wanting to do this. Please make sure you do like and subscribe. Thank you.